Hey everybody, welcome to Jacob's Quest, and today we got a brand new trailer for Pinocchio. I believe this is a straight to Disney Plus movie. Of course, Disney has been doing all these Disney live action remakes for like the last, decade now? I'm not gonna lie, I have only seen maybe 2 or 3 of them. I never saw the Lion King or the Aladdin one. All I heard was bad things about them, so even though they're all on Disney Plus right now, I don't know. I haven't brought myself to actually sit down and watch them. I don't know if I ever will, to be honest with you. I mean, like a lot of people, we got the original animation movies. Why do we need these? We don't. But hey, who knows? Maybe one of these will start to turn the tide. And this one is Pinocchio. And look, Pinocchio has always been one of those movies that obviously it was much older than I was even when I was a kid. It was like this really old movie from like the 50s or something. And it always kind of freaked me out. Of course, there's like the part where they turn into donkeys, and it's basically turns into like a horror movie for a minute. It's one of those things you see as a kid. You're like, okay, well I don't want to see that ever again. So this was just never one of my movies. But hey, let's watch the trailer. Let's see what we got going on here. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you.
I like the way Jiminy Cricket looks. And Geppetto, of course, Tom Hanks Geppetto. The actual Pinocchio puppet doesn't look bad. I mean, they're pretty faithful to the, the actual animation. So, not bad so far. Okay.
Hello, Pops.
Jumping jeepers.
And almost real, boy.
Oh, that's right. The fish and the cat. That's right.
Turn around. Let me get a look at you. I will be right here when you get back.
Pinocchio is running around loose without a conscience. Can you imagine the trouble he's gonna get into?
Wouldn't want that on my conscience.
That's right. The foxes like get him in trouble. And
Somebody.
But I want to be real.
Why on earth would you want to be real when you can be famous?
Pinocchio should have been home by now.
okay, see, I don't exactly remember the plot of the original movie, but from what I remember, Geppetto kind of disappears until like the end of the movie when he comes back into it. But yeah, it looks like they might be taking things slightly in a different direction, like making the adventure he goes on more fantastical. That's right, the giant whale. Yep, that happens.
Non-selfish.
You will always be my real boy.
Okay, September 8th. Oh, that's really soon. Huh.
A lie can really change a person, Pinocchio.
Whoa, what's happening, Jiminy?
Looks like some sort of fairy magic. Kinda on the nose, if you ask me.
On the nose. Okay. You know what? I mean, when they had the music swelling and the fact that they actually like let Pinocchio look like he's supposed to, it was kind of working. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of like, okay, yeah. Even though this was not like my movie at any point, I was kind of starting to feel the nostalgia of it a little bit. I was like, okay, they got something going on here. And look, that's been a thing with these live action movies. They always like, obviously Lion King, they went hyper realistic, so they didn't look like they look like real lions. And then Aladdin, Genie was Will Smith, so obviously he didn't look like the genie as we know him. But this looks like Pinocchio. He looks, they just took the animated version, they made him 3D, and he pretty much is exactly the same. So, you know what? That kind of works in their favor. Maybe they're kind of hearing some of the criticism. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, it looks like Pinocchio, and maybe they're gonna modernize it a little bit. And all I mean by that is that they're gonna take his adventure that he goes on and heighten it with a bunch of CGI and make it bigger and like a larger scale adventure, make it seem more epic that way. Because again, this was a movie from the 50s, I think, or 60s, or I don't know. I don't know when the movie came out, but it was. I remember it being really small scale, and then suddenly they're like horrifically turning into donkeys, and I don't exactly remember all of it. I do remember there was a sequence where all the kids were like smoking cigars and drinking beer and stuff, which I cannot imagine that they will let them do too much of that in this live action Disney movie. I'm sure they'll replace it with something else, but there's absolutely no way they're gonna have the kids drinking and smoking in this movie. So, you know, they'll find some other reason to turn them into donkeys, I'm sure. They're playing too much Fortnite. That's what it's gonna... No, I'm joking. Watch it be that. No. But you know what? Hey, it didn't look bad. It looked fine. Looked pretty faithful to what it was supposed to be. And I guess that's my thing, is that, like, you know, I think when these movies started, when these live action remakes started, the original complaint was that, like, well, if you're just gonna make the same movie again, then what is the damn point, right? And I feel like they took that criticism and they started just making these crazy changes where, like, okay, well, fine, then this isn't here and we're not gonna do that and we're gonna alter this part of the story. And then it's like, okay, well, this isn't the movie we wanted to see, you know? So I don't know. Look, like I said, I've only ever seen like maybe 2 or 3 of these, so who am I to talk, right? Anyways, yeah, let me know what you guys think about Pinocchio. Are you gonna watch this? It's on Disney Plus, so at the very least, you don't have to go out into the theaters to watch it. But then again, I haven't watched any of the other ones that are on Disney Plus either, so, you know, I can't promise that I'll watch this one. But it looks, you know, the trailer was working, the music, they did their job there. So anyways, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.